Why don't they just quit? If they don't like the job, just quit. Just don't fucking talk about it. Don't share about it. Don't, just keep your feelings within yourself and deal with it. Right? Or they committed suicide because they couldn't express themselves or felt as though they had no one to talk to. They didn't know how to find anyone to talk to or find out about any resources. And they either stayed at the job too long, didn't know how to get into their own mind, into their own selves and figure out what were their gifts. So they took their own life, or for reasons that led up to that. Well, they go home every day and yell at the family, kick the dog, do things that, because of not knowing how to control emotions and haven't gotten into a good therapist that deals, that they can resonate with, because most of them or some of them are horrible. And I don't know what to say. So anyway, last night I want to address some of the things that was said in Ed's interview last night. I want to again thank you, Ed. I had to delete a lot of stuff. Some things we definitely cannot say. But we can say things and still have a voice and not be scared to talk, and not shame people for feeling stressed out after a long day at work, right? Leave the fucking job. Get your own business. All these things are good, but some people, there are different time frames for everybody. Let me put it like this. Just like an intimate relationship, right? Some people can leave right away. They have their mindset, they have their money to go and start their own business, and they leave right away. They know they want to leave, they leave right away. Some stay for a while as they plan to leave in a toxic environment, or they know if they love the environment and say they have no plans of leaving, they'll get they got marriage counseling, they have couples counseling, they have children and family counseling and stuff like that, and they go and they work it out, right? And they stay and create something better when they realize what are the triggers of the backstory of the past, taking away the good things from the past, leaving behind the bad things, and being aware of actions and continuing on in that relationship. Some, again, is because of the past, and the backstory plays a big part, along with radical accepting how people are. But it all boils down to you leave whenever you are ready. So I talk about and share from my experiences and people that I am around, to let people know that even though you work in a large environment, you too still have a voice. It's just navigating through, finding out who to have that voice with, like-minded people. Who, what bothers you that you want to correct, or what do you present that bothers others that you want to or want not to correct. Who, what, when. When these things happen, what are you going to do? How do you deal with stress? And sometimes, depending on your personality, depending on your your back history of where you come from, when you know, got dropped up out of the mama's womb. It plays a part on how you think, and it doesn't happen overnight. If you want to think and train your mind to think and be different, you know, how you deal with the stress by knowing that being in a job is not only to go to work, go to sleep, come home, go to sleep, you know, drink yourself to death, gamble yourself to death, sex yourself to death, you know, all those things. You stress. I'm gonna tell you from experience what has helped me. I can only talk about me, is what I say. Getting out and doing something different. You may not know, when you get quiet and you don't compare yourself to other people, when you don't just sit around and watch TV all day, but you get quiet and something come to your mind and you act on it, and then you know, being outside and looking at the beautiful sky, feeling the wind, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, whether it's warm, it's going to take you in a whole nother realm of, it's going to get your mind to start thinking differently about yourself. You're not selfish to think about yourself. You're not selfish to do for yourself. No. And then when you start thinking about things for yourself and you say, I like cars, I like to fix, you know, the things under the car, and you know, I can probably even create a part for a car. This little plastic thing bothers me. Let me do some research and find out how can I make something better and patent it or something like that, right? While you're still working your regular job. And this will take off some of the stress because you're doing something that makes you smile. You know, you're creating something, you're developing something, you're thinking about something that's going to take your mind off of the things that you find that are stressful in the work environment. It's such a unfortunate how we listen to people, and it can play a part on our soul and our minds, and beat us down if we don't protect what we put in our mind. Like, you know, the harsh words of shut the fuck up and leave the job, or you know that, you know, a lot of these military folks, and we got civilian folks working in the federal system in large organizations, they love their job. They love caring for those that have borne the battle. You know, and we understand there's problems from the top down, from the bottom up, and that we cannot change. We just have to radically accept that we cannot change that. But yes, we can work on ourselves and you know, feel better about it that way a little bit. But also open up the doors of communication to figure how can we, those that want to bring up solutions, and know that we have a voice and make us feel good. Why the fuck should we feel nasty while working in a work environment? Yeah, we shouldn't be there. Yeah, we should be focusing on making dollars, making money, making sense, you know. But I'm talking about now, right now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.